Welcome back, Nick Lenz. Comic Corner Classics as Non-Classics. This is episode number 1036 and Doubleshot number 930. I got two flash trades for you. First up, let's go to the 90s. Well, I think this is late 90s. Let me take a look at this. Yep, from the years of 1996 to 1997. This is Flash by Mark Waid, Book 6. This collects The Flash, Volume 2, Issues 119 to 129. Flash as Green Lantern Fast Friends 1 through 1. Flash Plus Nightwing number 1. Storage DC Universe Holiday Bash number 1. Showcase 96 number 12. And the original script to Flash 129. There's a few different things going on here. The first issue in here is a tie-in to the storyline Final Night. Those who know who the heck Final Night is, it's simply put, the sun is about to go out, so the whole planet's put into almost a new ice age. Luckily enough, Hal Jordan basically redeemed himself to basically reignite the sun. Yep, that's simply the gist of it. That's the whole kind of loose synopsis of the actual storyline itself. As for what the Flash tie-in is, it's simply put, basically Linda Park basically choosing between not informing the public and informing the public about what happened. But basically she puts a positive spin on it, and it's a good standalone issue. But then basically starting with 120, that's where, of course, the Holiday Bash, which is basically just a Christmas issue. That's really what it is, just a Christmas issue. But start with 120, we start a 10-issue storyline, which it's, well, actually, first we have the Flash vs. Mark Waid story. It's a great little standalone story of the Flash and Nightwing investigating a haunted house. But it's an awesome story. It's an awesome one-shot. I kind of wish they did more of these little plus one. It's basically kind of like, what if they did something like this for DC? Now, starting with 120, we have this storyline starting with over here and ends with 129. Yes, it's a storyline where the officials of Keystone City, not the people, the higher-ups, like the mayor and the city council, apparently they want the Flash to leave. Which, okay, you're blaming him for all damage, instead of, blaming the villains who caused it. Yes. And also, the mayor apparently just doesn't care about the Flash at all. Nope. At one point in the storyline, he has the Department of Utilities basically under very low point regulations to basically dig up the man's front yard for a gas leak. That's how petty this man is. Oh, by the way, when the whole city is threatened by a bunch of dead versions of the Rogues, which, yeah, this is before they get back to life. Yeah, does he and the city council apologize for the harassment that they caused? Nope. That plot thread is never resolved. It's like, okay, no time point of blame, just basically stop frickin' Necron. Yeah, he takes the last 3 issues of this particular trade. Yeah, the whole storyline involving him. The whole thing with the mayor involving the Pied Piper, which apparently he was framed by the frickin' Top. Yes, the Top. Yes. The Top basically is now a shapeshifter for some reason. I don't know why it's what the way he does. Yep. The whole thing with Necron, he's from a storyline called Underworld Unleashed. A storyline that I don't think anybody ever talks about when it comes to the 90s storylines. It was essentially put a 3-issue miniseries that had tie-ins, and it affected very low. It was kind of like a low-key crossover. I mean, the book itself was written by Mark Waid. I think it was probably by far the only event miniseries he ever did for DC that I can think of. Because generally, like, almost everybody got a chance to write one of these little event miniseries. Yeah, Necron. Of course, we also have in here Flash's version of One More Day. Yes, Necron basically kind of acts like what Mephisto did, though the difference is Flash is not written to be so stupid like Spider-Man was in the finale of One More Day. Yeah, he was going to be so stupid. Both him and Mary Jane Watson. So stupid character way they were stupidly written. Here, at least Mark Waid, this is of course years before that happened, at least Mark Waid knows that, yeah, Wally West is not stupid and he would wish away the marriage of the woman he loves, Linda Park. Well, they had this thing briefly and he's like, nah, I'm not going to deal with that. Screw you, and I'm going to beat the crap out of you. He's defeated, and of course you have the It ends up pretty nice. Nope, but the whole thing involving that stupid thing with the city council, that is never resolved. Yes, they never issue apology for all the harassment they give the West couple. Yeah, they do not apologize for it. Nope. The Fastest and Friends two-parter. This by far is a really good two-parter. It basically has Wally West, Kyle Rayner, Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern, though in his Sentinel costume, and the Jay Garrick Flash, who actually is in these issues, by the way. They basically team up to solve some old crime. Then, of course, Green Lantern's actually modern day Gotham City, which talks about Batman. It's a great miniseries. Now, the first issue was done by Ron Martz. Yes, who at the time was the writer of Green Lantern. The final issue was done by Mark Waid and his co-writer, Brian Augustin. I'm not really sure why he became the co-writer for what he did. And, of course, you have the showcase issue, which is... Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, Overrun. Basically, this particular story, this particular one, is just... It's a quick little standalone story. My only guess is the reason why they put it in here, because it's a Flash story. That's the only reason why I can think they put it in here. It's just basically about getting a gift. It's basically not a story for Wally West. Nope. It's a story for Jessie Quick. Yes, Jessie Quick. The daughter of Johnny Quick and Liberty Bell. Yes, Liberty Bell. Yeah, apparently she's losing her powers and she's also trying to get into college. That's really the whole gist of the storyline. This little standalone issue. This, of course, is really good. I give this book a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. My friend Tibia loves this run. I like this run too, but I'm not as big a fan of his as he is. But I do love this one because I do enjoy Mark Waid's work. Give this book a 9.5 out of 10. Now you're probably thinking, is this the end of Mark Waid's run? Kind of is. End of his first run for the book. He returns to the book several times after this. Oh yeah, the first time he returns to issue 142 to 159. Those of you curious to what came next right after this, the Mark Millar and Grant Morrison storyline run, which introduced the Black Flash. Yes, the same creature that was seen in season 3. Yeah, I believe season 3 of The Flash, and also appeared on Legend of Tomorrow. Those who know what the heck the Black Flash is, he's basically a Grim Reaper for the Flash. At one point, Barry Allen was the Black Flash. Yep. Yeah, then he left, and they came back for 160, which is actually just a few issues prior to start Jeff Johns' run. And then after that, he didn't return again until issue 131 to 136, which simply put was when the series was revived. This was, of course, just a few issues about... Because here's the thing. After Jeff Johns left the book managed to last for 5 more issues before being put in hiatus for over a year, because basically the book got briefly replaced by Flash's Man Alive, which featured Bart Allen as the Flash. Which, yes, that series was collected in trade, by the way. Came back, brought back Mark Waid in the book for 6 issues. And then he left. Not the first time I've seen it. Now, this is actually one of 2 books Mark Waid has written. He's actually had 3 runs with. Yes, 3 runs. The only book I've seen him actually use for is Captain America. That's the only book I can think of he's done it for. But this, of course, is really good. Alright, now moving on to his uncle, which is basically the current Flash. This is The Flash, Volume 9, Reckoning of the Forces. This collects issues Flash Volume... I'm trying to think. I think this is Volume 5, issues 52 to 57. Yeah, there's about 2 different storylines in here. First, we have basically Barry and Commander Cole dealing with the Strength Force. Though the Flash Rogue basically that's focused on the storyline is the Trickster. This, of course, is second Trickster, Alex Wilder, which becomes sort of like a souped up Hulk version. And then they probably think, though, like, okay, we gotta get this power out of him, and okay, we can't go. According to Panic, we can't go Star Labs, so let's go to Iron Heights for some reason and go to a person who doesn't like Barry Allen very much. Wolf, yes, this guy, who, by the way, in the Flash TV show, he got killed off by the Thinker because he felt like it. Yep. Though in the comics here, he's written to be a complete jerk. Yeah, very likable character, and then they do eventually drain the power out of him, thanks to Barry basically using his power to drain the power out of himself. And then, of course, Alex Wilder meets up with the original Trickster, James Jesse, making his first post-Flashlight appearance. If you're wondering what does he look like under the new, like, does he get like a redesign in here? Now, they also have an appearance by these new, we also have, the storyline starts off before the whole thing with Sage Force with the meeting of the Flashes of the multiverse, like, pretty much like every one of them. Yeah, some of these characters appeared even during the multiverse storyline. Yep. Oh yeah, this is also the storyline which Commander Cole meets Wolf for the first time. Oh yeah, you want to see a souped up Trickster? Yeah, in case you're wondering, no, he's not souped up in Venom. That's him possessed by the Strength Force. That's what they call it. Yes, the Strength Force. Now to get to what James Jesse, the original Trickster, looks like in here. Here he is. Here is the original Trickster with Copperhead. Yep, that's him. The original Trickster. I gotta hand it to the artwork. Basically, it's pretty much almost the same costume that Alex Wilder wears, but his costume is not worth to be different than everybody else's. But why Copperhead is there, I have no idea. The Sage Force, believe it or not, takes the last 3 issues of this thing. Yes, and first you have Barry team with the new Justice League Dark, the one in James Tinian's Justice League Dark run, take on Solomon Grundy. Yep, and eventually we have the stuff with Heatwave. Yep, Heatwave goes nuts and possessed by the Sage Force. Yep, the Sage Force. And in his head, he becomes this thing. This blue fire god. And then once the Force is basically driven from him, here's the thing. Now, in the current continuity, basically, Roy, a.k.a. Heatwave, has got scars over his body. For some reason, the Sage Force got rid of all of his scars. Yep, Heatwave is completely cured of being that. So, and then we have to set up for the next story arc, basically dealing with, I'm trying to think, what was the name of that other force? It was another force involving it. It was the Still Force. Yes, to go off the Still Force. And also, I thought this was really nice of Josh Williamson, the writer, to do, is the fact we have a nod to pre-Flashpoint, because she does remember her memories pre-Flashpoint, thanks to, of course, touching her nephew Wally, where she remembers that she and Barry are actually married. Yes, she remembers. Does Barry remember? No, he doesn't. Even though he's the one who indirectly caused this story, this whole reality, this whole timeline to happen. Yep. Now the artwork in here, in case you're wondering, this is done by Christian Deuce and Scott Nolans. Very fantastic artists here. Now the artwork for this issue, at least I forgot to mention this. The artwork in here is done by several different artists. Paul Ryan, Eduardo Benito, Vel Schmicks, Bart Sears, Andy Smith, Jeff Johnson, Rob Lim, Oscar Jimenez, and Tom Greenberg. This book right here, I'm also giving this book a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good, and I can't wait for the next show to come out. Of course, there's also the storyline The Price, which I'll probably cover that whenever I get a chance to get my hands on the tie-in books for Heroes in Crisis. Yep, and my friend TV is not a fan of that storyline. No way, because they basically revealed they turned Wally West into a villain and killed several characters. Yep. So yeah, that's it for this particular review. I have one more comic corner to do next. Be on 2 Star Wars trades. Yep. Do see you next 2. Bye.